Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you how to make a YouTube thumbnail on Illustrator. It's pretty easy and we're just going to make like a simple one, not something crazy, but yeah, so the thumbnail I'm going to be making is going to be the thumbnail of this video. So according to Google and YouTube, the thumbnail size is 1280 by 720. So let's open that up, go to File, New, and type in the width 1280 by 720 and we get an output. Okay, so here I'm just gonna make a grid so it's kind of like everything is aligned and stuff. So for that I'm just gonna roughly drag thing like that. This is just for my satisfaction, but if you guys want to skip this, feel free to. But yeah, so there. And to get the grids and guides, you need to go to View, Rulers, and Show Rulers. So here I'm just gonna simply create 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Right, now I'm just gonna remove this one. Alright, so yeah, so now let's create the exact, more like a background for the thumbnail. So go to the rectangle tool and just drag that like that. Let me make it some other colors you can see. Okay, I don't want any stroke width, so I'm just gonna give 0. And just to make sure, yeah, okay, so it's width and height, it's right. Okay, so I would need like maybe something like a gradient would be nice. Let's see. All right. Okay, not bad. I'm just gonna go with this for the sake of this tutorial. So once this is done, I would like to lock the background. So Object, Lock and Selection, or you can press Control and 2, the number 2. So alright, so now I'm gonna create the text for it. So it's gonna be YouTube. It's pretty small, so let's drag it out. Okay, I'm gonna change the font to something else. Right, that looks good. Okay, so let me just make a copy of this and keep it, because I'm gonna have multiple text, maybe like 3 or something. So press Alt on your keyboard and then click and drag, and one more. I'm just gonna move this aside for now. Okay, so this is the first text, and I'm gonna go and choose a white color for this one, and I'm just gonna expand. So for that you just need to select the text, Object, Expand. You do that once you're happy with it. The shortcut for that is Control Shift O. Anyways, so once this is done, yeah, I want a background for this one, this text alone, something that's more flashy, I guess. Orange. Okay, the text is behind this rectangle, so I'm gonna to send the rectangle backside. So right click, Arrange, send backwards, hit and go, Arrange, send backwards again. Yeah, okay, there we are. So okay, let me just reduce the size of these both. Alright, okay, so that's fine, and I'm gonna just align it right next to the grid. Alright, okay, that's fine. And I'm gonna create a shadow behind this orange rectangle. So for that, you select it, press Alt on your keyboard, click and drag, and I'm gonna make it like completely black. And this is one way of creating a shadow. You can try different ways, but it's how I like to do it. So again, right click on this one, arrange, send backwards, and it's right at the back. So what I would like to do is just place it right behind it, and then on your keyboard click shift, press the right arrow key, and then press the down once. Yeah, I like to leave it like this one. It kind of gives this shadow effect, so for that. And the next one, what I want to do is thumbnail. Yes. Alright, I want the white color, and I'm just gonna reduce the size to it. Although we already made the previous one, so we'll just copy from that one to this one. So same thing, you select these two and then alt on your keyboard and click and drag. Yeah, has to be somewhere here. Okay, yeah, now we just increase the length of this one. Make sure only these two are selected. So for that, these two, and then select it, drag it to the right side. Yep, so there, and the size varies a bit. Alright, so now that is done, I'm gonna select both of these, and then I'm gonna make it a bit, place it a bit on top like that. Okay, and I have some bunch of vectors here. I'm gonna link these on to the description, so if you want you can use the same thing. So yeah, the first one is this one that I like from FreePic. So Control C to copy this and go back to this tab and paste. Alright, so there we go, and I want it to be right on top like that. Okay, a bit up. Alright, so I want it to be a bit white background on this computer, Mac, whatever. So I'm gonna take a rectangle and create kind of like a white background or grayish. Alright, so yeah, I think that would do. And there was another, yep, I'm gonna take the YouTube logo, and I'll leave a link for this as well. So Control C and Control V here, and I'm just gonna place it right on the center there. Yep. I think there was a shade on this vector. Let me find that. Send it backwards. Oops. You know what? I'll just take it from here. Okay, it's not really seen, but for the sake of it. Okay, cool. So now that is done, I want the tutorial is gonna be on Illustrator, right? So I would need to place maybe a logo of Illustrator. So I have a tab over here which has a logo, so I'm just gonna take that, paste it here, and adjust the size. I think that would do. Let me make this bit. Put it up. Yeah. Alright. So YouTube thumbnail on Illustrator tutorial, right? Let's put that this one. Right. I want the color of this to be white. Anything that is flashy and standing out, and maybe extra bold. Yeah, okay. And then I want to make this into an object, so object expand, I mean. Alright, now basically just the alignment. Let me just click and drag that. Yeah, it's just standing out. Now we could leave it as it is, but just for the sake of, you know, things to be a bit more flashy and standing out, let's make this a little, I mean, just apply a little bit of drop shadow to it. So effect, stylize, drop shadow, and yeah, that sounds good. I mean, it looks good. Okay, there we go. Yep, so once you're happy with it, you just need to right click and save for web. Don't do export because it always mess up the size, but yeah, save for web, and then you save it on your desktop, and that's about it. The size should pretty much fit exactly on the YouTube thumbnail. You'll see on this video's thumbnail. So yep, that's about it, guys. Thank you so much for watching.